guys, what's going on? It's King Clutch here, and today guys, we're back. Now real quick, what we're going to be doing today, I'm going to be running over all of the 2K20 Community Day news that is dropped as of right now. We're going to be running over everything real quick. I'm going through Twitter, seeing what people tweeted about the Community Day. I'll put up screenshots of the tweets. So first guys, we got Stacks. He ended up saying, he's still trying to figure out his builds after 2 hours of playing, and then there's too many options. So he's saying that there's so many options, it's taking him forever to figure out a build, which is good. I'd much rather have that. Like, that's awesome. Off-ball defense is easier to get through, which makes sense with considering that they added the juke moves and the spin moves. Cole the Man tweeted that the dribbling is different, and that the whoop-de-whoop move, it's like that thing. I'm pretty sure that is like similar to what Kyrie Irving did in the trailer. Juice Man was tweeting that you're able to actually create what you want to create in the game, which is awesome. Los also tweeted that you choose every single one of your badges and test out the build you want before creating it, which is crazy. Cole again said pure playmakers might be the wave. Obviously he dribbles, he's a big dribbler. The part about this tweet that doesn't make sense to me is he says like get insane badges, and then people are saying I thought you picked your badges, so on and so forth. I'm assuming that maybe the level of the badges is different. And Cole also tweeted that you're using both analog sticks to dribble, which is definitely crazy because that's definitely going to separate the people that are able to dribble the ball and those who are. Stacks again is tweeting saying dog these badges. Now iPod King Carter's been tweeting some crazy stuff. So I heard this from him and a few other people that I saw. So they're testing the MyPlayer builder, and so he's saying you can test what a 99 overall build feels like. You can for free. Stacks is saying you can see the greens, which is a big thing. Juice Man was saying now with locks you can see people's success shot rating from the spots that they're shooting from. So that is crazy, and they're saying they don't even need the ball to have if they're good from that spot. So in reality, I think I know what I'm gonna make. From what I've seen so far, you know, of the little bit I have seen, I think I know what I'm gonna do. But with him saying that, if you have a lock on your team, you just need one lock, and then they can tell the rest of the teammates who can shoot from where and who can't shoot from where. So then you're gonna know, you know, if this person's gonna, you know, have a good success rate of hitting this shot. You know, you can know where to leave people open from, which is good. I like that because, you know, it's like in real life, you know where Draymond or LeBron hits threes from, or James Harden most likely is gonna shoot his threes from, etc. So I mean, if you have a lock on your team, you'll be able to, you know, help point out where people are actually able to shoot the ball from. Dax is saying you can create your own attribute caps, which is amazing. I was so happy when I saw this tweet. I'm like, this is gonna be crazy. If you're able to create your own attribute caps, you can actually make what you want. You can actually make what you're able to make. Now, I don't know like how specific, if like steals is gonna be its whole separate category, like, or if it's all gonna be grouped together in like a defensive category. Juice again was saying, IDK, if I can complete details, but you can't be finessed with making your build. You can test your player at every overall before creating your player. And then LD, or Chris Manning, is saying, why stop at 85? That is great that we're able to do that. Los is saying, based on how many badges there are, everything you can customize, there's probably over 100 different builds, and he doesn't think that any two people will have the same exact build. iPod saying that the dribbling players, you know, won't play the same and dribble the same unless the YouTubers are giving them, I have a controller right here actually, but I'm assuming it's controlled from what I've heard by Cole the Man and Hank the Tank and iPod, that the controllers, so that the dribbling is going to be created off of both of the sticks. It's not going to be just the right stick, you know, you move your left stick. So I'm assuming it's going to have something to do with how you move your left stick as well as the right stick, which will be good because that'll again separate the people that are actually able to dribble and not. iPod said play sharp, parentheses, offensive threat. So I'm assuming a play sharp is similar, you know, you can score from pretty much most places. Stack says you can change your badges, eye emojis, so it's similar to 14. Hank, you're gonna pick your upgrades, badges, and your takeovers. So from what I've read or what I've seen, it looks like there's multiple takeovers. It says dribbling is much harder in 2K19 or 2K20. Again, that's gonna be something that's everyone's gonna say at the beginning because they're not used to it. Every single year when 2K comes out with a new game, it makes it hard. iPod says pure point forwards are gone. I don't know if they just completely took point forwards out of the game or what they did with them. I'm kind of curious. iPod tweeted that his small forward multi-position defender, which will be like a lock. That's what I think I'm gonna make as of right now. The demo comes out this August 24th, so iPod was saying that there's multi-position defenders, which are probably like locks, but you know, you can defend, because there's different defending badges, like there's a pogo stick badge and defensive stopper. There's no more defensive stopper, there's like the clamps, and then there's the interior defending. But that's saying that'll be after his offensive threat PG, which I've seen screenshots like Tyler Hero was like a 3-level scorer. And then I just saw this tweet by Juice the Man. I don't know why it didn't come up in my feed earlier, but it says you can do park dribbling animations a lot easier. There's a button, and he says he did some hot sauce move with LeBron on the blacktop. So I don't know exactly what that means, because everyone was saying dribbling is harder, but then they said you were allowed to do that. And then Juice was also saying that a pure point forward, pure playmaker, point forward running with a two-way lock might be OP. And people are saying, what is a two-way lock? Two-way lock. Everyone's saying, what's a two-way lock? All these question marks. As you guys can see right there. It's just like a bombshell of news. The fact that 2K is allowing us to try out the build at whatever overall we want. Obviously, it's going to be cool to try out the build at 99 overall, but I wouldn't suggest, as of now, I probably wouldn't suggest when you're trying to figure out what build to make, try them out at 99 overall, because every build's going to be OP at 99 overall. I'd try them, at 90, 92, 93, maybe 88, 89. Try him in that range to see how he'll play, because you don't want to try him at 99 when he's going to be completely maxed out. Obviously, you're going to want to do that as well. Don't focus on that too hardcore. Obviously, it's going to be great when they're at 99 overall, but every build's going to be special at 99 overall, so definitely try them out, at those lower levels to see if you can actually will be able to play with this build and have a good time with the build, because you don't want to grind them all the way to 99 and have that grind to 99 with the player not be as fun to play with. You definitely want to make sure you're able to be competitive at a lower overall that's not, 95 plus. The fact that people are saying you can pick your badges, now I'm just curious what the limit is, because Stacks was saying it's taking him 2 hours to decide what build he wants. That's a long time. That's a really, really long time, and obviously we will see when more of these tweets come out, and when the meetings happen, when questions are being asked, when more news can be dropped, and we'll find out on Wednesday. But the fact that there is more takeovers, that like these positions, like how there's a multi-position defender, I was planning on making a lock for 2K20. Shooting percentages, you can see where they're shooting well from. That's just crazy. And like the dribbling is going to be harder this year, so not everyone's going to be able to be a dribble guy. Not everyone's going to be able to dribble the ball well. The fact that they're allowing like you to have different takeovers. They said there was some new takeover, I don't know what it is, but that they're letting you pick a takeover, which is just crazy. Like, I don't know. I'm just so excited. There's so much news. Now, obviously, all I have is the information that I have found. If you guys have seen anything else, I've seen some footage regarding, the quick first step stuff that people have put out. But, guys, it's going to be crazy. I hoping 2K20 is awesome this year. There's a new takeover, those new position names, two-way lock, multi-position defender, offensive threat, 3-level scorer, and like I don't know what's going on with the badges too. Like I'm assuming different builds have different badge limits of where you can get badges to. Guys, also Hollywood just tweeted out that undersized guards can literally do everything. Like this is giving me really big flashbacks to the 2K14, 2K16 vibe, where we were able to do literally everything with our players. We're like amazed that 2K is actually letting people, try out their build before they make them. Like that is just a huge step in the right direction. Like they're letting people, before they spend their money, try if what they're building is what they actually want to build. I'm just getting really excited for the game, guys. Tell me what you guys are excited for most about 2K20 as of right now, guys. Pretty much all the news that I have seen. There's different takeovers. There's some new badges. You can pick your own badges. You can pick your attribute caps. You can just make your player however you want to make him. Dribbling should be improved. Hopefully, you guys are all as hyped for 2K20 as I am. But anyways, have a great rest of your day. Peace out, guys. Thanks.